Hello one and all, I'm Games and welcome to First Thoughts and Fun. Today we are looking at Knee Deep, an episodic game by Prologue Games and available on Steam for £6.99. So yes, basically this is going to be set up as a point and click. I don't know much about it, and that's how I like to keep things, and we're going to find out, does this game have that instant interest factor? Wow, I'm just so pumped to play something else. As usual, it's always fun. So obviously, you know, they've just brought out Act 1. They plan on bringing out with Act 2 later this year, I think, and then Act 3 next year, I believe, is the schedule they've set up. So we shall begin. So I'm really liking this like change of setting thing going on. Ooh, what we going with? Let's read the playbill. Knee Deep, a swamp noir in 3 acts. The stage is set with broad scripts written, but your choices shape how other characters react to you. Ooh. So we've got quite an interesting music vibe here, kind of like... I was saying it's got kind of that like western-y feel to it, potentially. Okay, so it seems like we're going to be switching between characters. Quite interesting. So now, bringing down the house lights. So I think what's interesting about this is it's like, it's a show, kind of, but you're going to be in the show, I think. Another beautiful Florida sunset, tainted by a dangling corpse. Wows. It's quite the effort to go to potentially kill yourself. I mean, look at all them stairs. It's quite the way up. Okay, let's go with another fine mess. Because obviously it's not going to be a sad ending, as this is only the beginning. Jim Larman, janitor, chief Roadside's Wonderland, finds a new mess to clean. The demise of a has-been Hollywood star, Ted Kern. It's a horrible job on the best of days. Not the best of days. Shit, not again. Meanwhile, on I-95, Romana Teague, stuck in traffic, dodging her editor, hunting for a last chance. Not much else to do while the traffic crawls. So young, and soon to be so unemployed. Let's give a strange response. Boing, boing. Cartoon sound effects. Just the right touch could save my ass with Lenny. During the game, you'll post reports, pick a source and a clue, then assign a spin. Choose cautious, edgy or inflammatory. Okay. So I'd imagine cautious will be blue, inflammatory will be red, and edgy would be green, maybe? So it seems that we've got this kind of like this interesting like way of doing things where we can read through stuff and look back on previous things, I would imagine. But it is quite nice to have this integration to kind of make you feel like it is kind of a living world as it was. Reports on the internet suggest that Hollywood has been Ted Kern killed himself at an old Florida tourist track called Chief Roadside's Wonderland. So yeah, I think I was right. No, okay. But I suppose it will be in the game. How do we want to start off? I suppose we could have each character playing off one of these, and we just kind of work out which one would purvey it best. So given that she's kind of this, like, journalist, it would seem, I think we want to go with edgy. We'll kind of straddle the middle line. Okay, so we can actually read what it would say beforehand, see if we agree with it. That's quite an interesting idea. Operation Amazeballs. The other options are... It's not a hoax like last year, okay. Kern kicks the bucket. I think we'll go with... Oh, I think we'll definitely go with edgy, just because that title is kind of like quite poetic, I suppose, in a way. The traffic doesn't seem to be in any hurry to break gridlock. Shall we tune the radio? Shall we get some tunage going? Ooh. Let's go with expected tuner. I didn't think it would take him so long to call. He can wait. I'll get the story nailed down first. The phone chimes again. Social media birds chirp. Car horns honking traffic. Wow. That's, quite the, beginning to a game, wouldn't you say? But yeah, I really like how this is, like, playing out as this play, and you're almost seeing it from the audience. I like how all these, like, sets are being made up as you go along. It's a really interesting way of doing things, and I really like it from an aesthetic point of view. So we seem to be interrogated potentially by some FBI agents, maybe. Romana Teague, better known as Phaedra, top blogger at FemRage for the past 3 years, and you're only 20. Not bad on the Kardashian fame scale. Oh, okay, so I assume that they're going to be integrating some, like, social commentary based on current events, maybe? Maybe that was a one-off, just offhand comment, maybe, who knows? Let's go with the demand explanation option. What's the point of this? You've been right in the thick of it, Kern. Story. Let's just go with doing my job. That's what I do, or did, once upon a time anyway. Good gig. Kept me and the cat from living in the car. We've got some questions. Not a lot of people left to give answers. That's on you, I hear. Let's go with not just me. I had help. Ooh. So it's alerting us to the fact that this is actually going to change how the game plays out. So the male agent's going to, like, say, why did you get sacked? We can go with lie. That's kind of what we're going with here. But made a mistake, or it compromised our ethics. I think we're going to play it as I said. We're going to go with the edgy character of Romana. Was in a hurry, took a source of their word for a story, published on the blog without verifying. Stupid mistake. Your editor must have been furious. So what interested me then is whether these will actually give us a different ending, because a lot of games say they do, but I don't know. Let's just go with not my fault. Then he's an idiot. He never should have been so trusting. So that's what it takes to lose a job you can do in your pajamas? Let's start from the top. You were in traffic outside Jacksonville 2 days ago when you heard the news, right? Let's go with the internet. Yeah, the internet went nuts over another dead actor. Ted Kern killed himself, they said. But that wasn't even the real story. Ooh. So it's kind of one of them things where you're starting at the end and working backwards, kind of. Now she's going to kind of relive what actually happened. Ooh. It's quite interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely digging this kind of aesthetic, like, look it's going for, with all the very kind of odd animations going for it. It's really quite quirky, for sure. So, I'm a journal, open journal with J on the, or back on the controller. Okay. Okay, and then we've got like lore and stuff. Oh, there's a lot to read. What cheese we got going on? Loads of cheese to be had. Okay. The infamous... let's start again. The infamous Vidre finds herself in the forgotten tourist town of Cypress Knee. Let's just take a minute to kind of recap what we've had so far. So, on first impression, I'm definitely digging this. I think it's a really quirky, interesting looking game. Because I feel that when you're looking at a point and click type of game, I feel that there's a lot to be said about how the game has to have, in my opinion, its own unique vibe going for it to kind of distinguish itself from others, alongside some sort of interesting, quirky mechanics. And maybe, you know, this is going to help do that, because what's really cool about it is it will allow us to kind of gain as much backstory as we want with the lore section. We seem to be able to have our, like, we can kind of read upon our own character, which is really cool. So, like, if I click on here, will it kind of say? Okay, so yeah, it's kind of interesting. Gives a nice bit of backstory. It's not too lengthy, which is kind of nice. What's also nice is that it'll add on to what you've like decided to pick out of your previous options. But yeah, it's nice to see that it kind of tells you that not everything it kind of makes it very clear that not every choice you make is important, but the ones that are important, they make sure to highlight it and make you aware that it's an important choice, which I really do appreciate. So because of how it's integrated this kind of social media stuff, I feel it's a really cool way of doing that, of adding as much detail as the player wants, because obviously it makes it very optional. And I feel that just it seems to have a lot going for it. You know, the narrative seems intriguing. You know, you're instantly hooked. Well, I am anyway. I want to know what happens in the game. I think I could leave it here, but I think we'll just give it another. Yeah, I think we'll just call it here. And you know what? If you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments below, and I will do more. But overall, as for a recommendation, I think it sounds like a really cool concept, and I'm really hooked to want to play more of this. So I will definitely be doing that. Let me know if you want to see more of this. And yes, on a side note, you know, as always, I have a Steam curator page. It'd be really cool if you could check out that and follow it, so that you can keep up to date on all my suggestions and such. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and goodbye.